How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and in today's episode, well, we can still choose what to do in today's episode. I have a little bit... I think that's the main quest, Major Quest Giver. Also, that's different than a normal quest giver. It's a Major Quest Giver. Yeah, so last episode we helped spark a rebellion, along with Jar, who's a female goblin that we helped. And I think this is her, and she gives you like a second part of that quest where you have to go and like defeat the leader of the oppressors or whatever the fuck. Non-violent offender. I don't remember what that's about. But what I want to do in today's episode is I want to go with Claptrap. Ah, shit, I spoiled. Claptrap's over there. I love his design in this game. He's like a wooden Claptrap. But there was a wooden Claptrap. There was like a Jacobs themed Claptrap in. Not what I meant. Fuck. Pause the game. I meant to take a cool little fucking screenshot of Claptrap over here next to this anvil. Hold on, I want to take a good fucking angle. This should do it. There we go. Game doesn't provide you with a cutscene for Claptrap, so I had to take my own fucking thumbnails. I was thinking how I could take these thumbnails like on my other characters so I wouldn't have to interrupt the let's play with that shit. But then I would take thumbnails off of like every fucking character.
And he left me in charge of forging a bunch of magical gear while he's gone. Thing is, I
look, my crossbow. Cool, it's on my body. Can I see it? Oh, yeah, I can barely see my fucking character. And here I can spin them. The fuck is with this game? Oh, I can use photo mode. Yeah, look, I'm holding my crossbow over here. That's kind of cool looking. Such a cool dude. Admittedly, GZB's face ain't as pretty as I imagined it to be. Also, his hair is not exactly what I imagined it to be either. I made the best GZB possible, you know, with what I had to work with. Swear to God, if they wouldn't let me make anybody who even remotely resembled GZB, I'd be pretty upset. Also, what the fuck is going on with the internet recently in my fucking house? My phone can't even fucking connect to it.
Me? I've never picked a lock in my life. Pretty sure I can figure it out, though.
I can pick up locks. Let's pick locks. I looked up how to pick locks one day because I was kind of curious whether it's realistic in video games. And I, like, for example, Mafia 2 has a lock-picking minigame. And then I played Judgment, which also has a lock-picking minigame. And I realized these are like the same fucking lock-picking minigames. Somehow. Just like ripped each other off. But then I kind of looked up how do you actually lock-pick different locks. And then I realized that, you know, this is actually kind of how you do it in video games. You probably think of the Skyrim lock-picking minigame. But that's like an old fucking lock. I was thinking of more like modern locks. Yeah, there's a lot of quests. You know what? I think Claptrap gives you this oh shit, enemies. Claptrap gives you this quest, but it's like a multi-stage quest because later he tells you to go to like different places for the whole mining thing. But you know what? For this episode, let's focus with Claptrap, so I don't get too distracted and start doing 5 different fucking tasks and quests at the same time. That wasn't such a clever idea. Oh, you fucker. How did you fit in that? Give me health. So it's not upon death that they heal you, it's just like I hit them with the spell and they immediately heal me. That's nice. Man, I need to shit. I should have done that before I started. Fuck me. Wasn't I meant to mine stuff? Why am I getting attacked? I hate when this game does that. Look, backpack, 46 out of 45. So, I got a quest reward item and it was kind of forced into my equipment. Now I want to pick up that stupid fucking customization item and now I gotta make space for it. This is fucking worthless, alright? Also, something I noticed, the customization items you haven't unlocked immediately gain a star, so you can't sell them. So the game really fucking wants you to, like, unlock stuff. Even if you go out of your way to intentionally not... Oh, fuck. Intentionally not unlock... I hate these fuckers. They're the worst. They move towards you like that, and then they just blast the fuck out of you with their giant cannons. Like, couldn't you shoot me from a distance, you fuck? Instead, no, he marches towards you like a fucking asshole. Somebody else. Yeah, we gotta collect iron ore scraps. In this location, I think I done killed everybody. So that's cool. I was watching, so I finished watching Lupin the Third, Part 6, and I was thinking, what do I want to see out of Part 7? And I was thinking that, like, Part 4 focused on Italy, right? Part 5 technically focused on France, even though we've been in, like, there were episodes that took place in Africa, so it was mainly France, but it was, like, multiple different parts of the world. And then Part 6, the first arc of it took place in London, even though the second part took place all over the place, once again. But I don't really mind. Who the fuck wants to spend a whole fucking season in London? Nobody. Surprised some people live in London. Who the fuck would want to do that? It's fucking insane. Damn it. Why did I pick up the less fucking expensive item for some reason? Where's the fucking ores I gotta collect? There it is. Kinda reminds me, this quest, of something. Wasn't there a quest like that in Borderlands 3 where you had to pick up eggs? And you went to like a cave that's like really out of the way. And you had to kill enemy monsters and they would drop eggs upon death. And you had to collect like 60 eggs and they were like really tiny and you just ran around fucking trying to pick them up without them fucking falling all over the place. Alright, some of the shit fell to the floor. It's right down there. A very precise number of these ores. What if one of them glitched out and like fell through the map?
Now then, what's the most
I'd be
broken-
fucked.
All right, Apprentice, haul that magic ore back here.
The most
so I
broken,
can get to
GZ,
work on my masterpiece.
is me right now.
Now I need you to drop the bits of ore there to fuse them into a workable hunk of metal. Fuse the ores, Apprentice.
Look, he even has like a gemstone for an eye. A wooden sword. A fucking... He's steamed power and his wheel is like an old-timey fucking wheel. Like a wagon wheel. I don't know. I was talking about in my Ava Murder Mystery Let's Play. What the fuck? There's a fish in there?
Okay, now it's time to roll up my servo motor cladding and hammer this useless
No.
junk into a
I thought that was a
magic
fish.
lady of the gods.
It's just some weird graphics.
Oh, this isn't working.
That's how you smith stuff, just beat the shit out of it.
You've got to believe in yourself or something.
It's this hammer.
Nice beat.
Master Tunhammer took the good hammer with him, and that magic ore is too strong for any ordinary tool to work. You try
How about my
the
axe?
toughest tool you've got.
Wish I had a hammer, but I don't.
I loosened it up for you. More importantly, I've done it. I've crafted the ultimate weapon. Wait,
Spatula?
what the heck is this?
Is it that spatula from the first episode of SpongeBob?
Honest labor, but now it's time to do
Remember when
what you
SpongeBob
do
had got the job at the Krusty Krab and
from other people and pass it
Mr.
on
Krabs
to
didn't want to hire him at first, so he told him to go and grab this non-existent spatula, but he found it anyway.
Know it, but I always hoped. Now, where's this gear?
to the mountain of despair.
Of despair.
Name, but I am pretty desperate,
Hope,
so
despair.
that's
What
I
the
call
fuck
you.
is this, Danganronpa?
In the pit. No sense in letting good ore go
I
to
talked
waste.
about hope earlier, and fucking now he's talking about despair. This is bullshit.
The mountain is full of adventurers who got lost and kicked the bucket while carrying
Speaking of
all sorts of
Danganronpa,
baggage.
I've been thinking about...
All you have to do
I would
is
like
get
to
a
make a
good start and
Danganronpa
bring it
Let's
back
Play
here.
at some
Then
point.
I can pretend I made it, and
But I got a
Master
feeling that'd be
Tunhammer
one of those
will
Let's Plays going in... I know I fucking hate it.
Treasure. Where's that exactly?
It'd be like 80 episodes long or something. It'd be super fucking long. There'd be so much reading.
Hop to it.
Like, I bet there'll be episodes where I do nothing but read the dialogue and I don't even say anything, like, on my own. Except for the intro. Just reading dialogue all day long, and then I'll get, like, I'll be in the middle of, like, a trial or some shit, and then all of a sudden I'll be distracted about something I wanted to tell you about. And for 10 minutes I'll be talking about something completely unrelated.
He was notoriously clumsy and felt
Well, here, when I talk about unrelated shit, at least I'm doing the quest.
All that remains is that ring.
Like, right now I'm talking about something completely unrelated to this game.
They learned that one wheel beats
I'm gone
two
wrong,
legs
bro.
any day. That's twice as many
Such
things that can
a
go
weird
wrong.
fucking video
No
game
wonder
series.
you're always
I never
jumping all
played it.
over the place.
I don't even have it yet. Never bought any. No, I have the fucking spin-off one. I bought it at a discount one time. The one where it's like a hack and slash.
Got an easy mark over here.
Maybe they could make more spin-offs that are better than the fucking main line. You know what? This shotgun ain't too bad about killing dragons. Thought it'd be harder. So yeah, what other part of the world could we visit in like loop on the third part 7? If part 7 will keep up the whole going around Europe thing. Maybe it'd be a little too topical. Who knows what the fuck will happen when that part will come out. But I was thinking, I would either like to see Spain and like Portugal and shit. Is that how you pronounce that? Portugal. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'd like to see Spain and like the Western Europe, like where it's hot, and like you could also have some like episodes set in Africa, and maybe Italy could show up for like a little bit. And like another thing I would like to see is Lupin in like a different outfit. Like I'd really like to see his outfit from the manga, which apparently is a yellow suit. I don't think he had that ever in any of the animes. So I'd like to see that. Is there a plural for anime, or do you just say anime? Because I just said animes. I don't think that's what you say. But I don't really give a flying fuck too much, so... Correct me if you want. I don't give a shit. You won't correct me anyway, because you don't exist. What was I saying? Yeah, so it'd be cool to see him in a new outfit. It could be the completely new original outfit, like a purple one maybe. But I was thinking, if he had a purple one, he just kind of looked like the Joker. That'd be funny. I was thinking what I would like to see adapted into like an anime. The first live action Lupin the Third movie had Lupin with like a white outfit. He had like a completely different outfit, but what if he had a white suit? And then in that movie, Jigen also has like a... He doesn't have a white suit, but he has... Actually, I think it was white. I was gonna say that it's like really light gray, but... It's like light gray to the point where it looks like it's white. Uh-oh. A shark. We're gonna probably have to fight those sharks I saw last episode today. They're not too fucking difficult. They kind of look fucking ridiculous and scary. There's a whole fucking world later in the game where there's like a entire area full of these fucks. There's a point in the game where you go to this like underwater place. And honestly, so far, that's where I'm at on my live streams. Once again, I'd like to recommend you that I am doing live streams of this game on Twitch. And I've been doing them every day so far, because I'm kind of, you know, still not exactly allowed to go... I mean, I am allowed, but like, I shouldn't really go outside so much. I think I gotta do it today, because I've been fucking sitting at home for way too long. Not to mention, I need to like put all the money on my bank account, so I need to go fucking get to a ATM. Because I need to do that because Hot Wheels Unleashed is on discount. I also want to do a let's play of Hot Wheels Unleashed, even though I don't think that game features a story mode. But I'll figure it out. Can't believe I'm still not fucking done with Sackboy: A Big Adventure, because that one fucking level, I cannot fucking do it no matter what. It's so fucking hard. The fucking level where you have to do all the time trials in a row on one life. And what's cool about it is that it's like all the time trials are just like connected, so they become one level.
Get that ring!
And the worst thing is that I wanna fucking beat that with gold and fucking time.
Now grab that
And so far I haven't even beaten it to begin with.
he needs it anymore.
So I don't even know if I'm even capable of doing it with gold time at the end.
Something cool. Literally. Somewhere in the Frosty Hollow, there's the Cloak of Runald. Hurry, Apprentice. Your
Cloak of
master
what?
demands you.
Rudolph?
Runald was a mighty barbarian
Runald.
who hoped to slay the Frost Goblins, thinking his cloak of cold resistance would protect him.
Cold resistance? Now that's something I need.
But the enchantment kept his cloak in perfect condition.
I should be like his fucking...
Just use the crafting rules to make our own.
What's it? Follow-up? Not a follow-up.
We don't have time for all that crap.
Yeah, fighting people and taking their stuff is way faster and more exciting.
But it's a
Yeah, it's called a 5-finger discount.
My sweet baby friends. I pinky promised that next session.
Alright, so now we're told to go over there. So we could technically explore this area this way. We could ignore all this shit to the right. We could ignore this fucking place, whatever this is. And all this shit to the left we could ignore for
Narrate
now.
all the boring stuff you love, and
So I'm just gonna
organize all
go
you
straight
want,
up to
but
the
for
lake,
now,
fight sharks.
it's my way, with guns and loot and adventure and actually interesting stuff.
fine.
Also, you know how Godfall came out last year and was made by Gearbox? And it wasn't very good? Was it like actually Godfall was just like a... Like them just seeing like, are we even able to do good melee in our Borderlands game? I felt like Godfall was very uninspired. Like, you look at Godfall and you immediately know that it's just like some bullshit fantasy. Doesn't have any inspired... It's not inspired at all. Like, this game at least is like a parody of fantasy, so that's what's really cool about it, but like... Fucking Godfall, you look at it and it just looks so generic. Everything looks like it's just fucking over-designed. You know what I'm saying? Over-designed, where like everything is shiny, has so many details to it. It's kind of like how a lot of JRPGs feel to me. Where I feel like JRPGs that feature characters just have like a fuck ton of shit on their clothes. I'm like, that's like overly designed. I hate that. It's like, fucking restrain yourself a little bit when you're designing this fantasy shit. Because then what's happening is like, you find, like, there's two characters in the game, and they both have just a fuck ton of shit on top of them. And they just end up looking similar and generic. And the only difference is like their color palette and fucking haircut. Like, this could be the guy who has a, I don't know, a belt on his chest for some reason. And that'd be kind of his recognizable feature, I don't know. I'm not a character designer. Who am I to tell people how to design characters, right? I wanted to fight sharks today, not wyverns. Get the fuck out. GTFO. What's this? These customization items drop so fucking much. Nobody likes them. Customization in this game kind of pisses me off. Like, you can customize so fucking much that I almost feel like a little too much.
Poetry page wafts upon
Like, I constantly fucking keep finding stuff that I don't even fucking care.
Where are the orcs? The dwarves disappeared and the
Be good.
gods are
Alright, so
gone.
For the rest of that poem,
I haven't a single time used the Vlados gun in this playthrough so far.
Sure, I've got plenty, but
They just show up and they kind of fucking suck. Some stuff that's been dropped over there. It's armor, that's some other bullshit. So that town we see over there, there's a quest that gets us there. I don't really want to, you know, go there, explore the whole place, and then do nothing significant, and then have to fucking go back there, because there's an actual quest there that we'll have to do anyway. Fucking hammerheads take a lot of damage and they're scary.
I never miss.
See? I didn't even dealt any damage to this fucking shark. Sure, GP, I didn't miss, but Didn't dealt any damage either. Don't know how the fuck I launched it so fucking far, but sure. Yeah, at the end of this lake, you know what this reminds me of? The DLC to Skyrim, the fucking one with vampires. That was like a place where you walked on like an icy lake. We'll do that DLC too once I'm done with the day Skyrim, which I'll probably never will. No, I will. It's absolutely doable. There's nothing about Skyrim, like I was just talking about Danganronpa and how that Let's Play would be fucking annoying. But at least with like Skyrim, I feel like each episode I would do something significant. With Danganronpa, I feel like there will be episodes where I'm like, I'll be hanging out with friends and shit. Should I even do that if I would actually do a Let's Play of it? Should I like do side stuff that this game has? I probably would. I probably only would do it for characters I would like. So I want to, because it's kind of a puzzle game, I guess. It's like a murder investigation. So I'd probably, if I did a Danganronpa Let's Play, I probably wouldn't play it before. So I would technically do a blind playthrough. Just so I wouldn't know who the fuck the killers are. Oh shit. I'm out of ammo? How on earth? Fucking die.
I just saved you from a
Still followed by a shark.
You're welcome.
Hammerhead, you piece of garbage. Oh, Hammerlock could show up in this game. He'd be pretty cool for a fantasy character. He already speaks like a fantasy character. I gotta really fucking pull this shit off with my crossbow gun. My crossbow gun kinda sucks. It's a hammer though. Now, I know what you're saying. I could just avoid all these encounters. Well, I kinda can. They fucking chase me around when I try to run away. And unlike in other RPGs, when you run away, they don't just give up. They fucking chase me forever. Unless I quit the location. They chase me for as long as I'm on this lake. Die. You fucking asshole. I hate that the fucking sharks go underground. That's so annoying. You can still damage them, but you just fucking... Like, you gotta shoot their fin. And that's a harder thing to pull off than just shooting them in the face. Alright, we had to go here. To get the icy whatever the fuck. And I'll actually finish Claptrap's questline. I guess on my other playthrough I just kind of accepted all the other quests at the same time. So I end up doing multiple quests on top of each other, so... This time around will be a little bit more... See, that's a good thing that I'm playing 2 different playthroughs of it, because at least now I know that Claptrap's quest is a little easier to do than the other quests. So I can just... It's too shiny. There we go. Spews this fucking parafrost ore? That sounds kind of cool. Also, you know what's something about Skyrim, since I'm speaking about it all the time? I wanted to buy the upgrade version, but fucking it's not on a discount, and like I don't really feel like paying $20 for an upgrade. Cause like I already have the next gen version, so that's already better than the base version of Skyrim. And on top of that, I can install mods, which is what I intend to do with my Skyrim Let's Play. I'll probably install a bunch of mods. Not nothing like game changing, but like some mods that add like new quests maybe there are. That's what the advanced or whatever the fuck it's called. No, it's called Anniversary Edition of Skyrim does. It adds a bunch of like quests that are made by fans. So that's quite interesting. I would honestly love to do that, but I'm just not sure.
There's the cloak.
I'll probably
But it's stuck. You'll have to hack away from
fucking cave in and buy it anyway before I start the Let's Play.
Froblins? Fend them off, Apprentice!
Frostblins? Froblings? I ain't got a shotgun. Nothing of value was lost. You know what I was thinking? Like, this is... Tiny Tina's Assault and Dragon Keep made fun of, like, the bikini armors, where there was a quest for Ellie, and she asked you, like, you could choose which armor to give her, the bikini armor or the actual, like, protective armor, which was really bulky, and either way she would like it.
I don't know, not die.
With the bikini armor, she said she looks fucking good in it. Even though it grants you no protection, but at least she's looking good. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Wanna cross blades with the
And I was thinking, like, will you be able to unlock bikini armor in this game? And, like, the joke is only male characters can equip it or something like that.
Wondrous! With the death of the
I want
Froblins,
bikini
the park
armor.
is free from their icy enchantment.
What's this?
Grab it before more Froblins arrive.
Hold on, I might get a good item out of this brawl. Give me 20.
You've
Bitch.
luckier.
8. Well, 8 is infinity sideways, so I got a best roll I could. I remember one time me and my friends found the 20-sided dice like that, and we just started making up our own, like, not even pen and paper, we just hit a dice, and we started making up our own adventure. I was like, I'm the archer, you're the warrior, we're in a tavern, what do we do? And we basically did the thing where, like, if you roll higher than 15, you get, like, a really great result.
What are you talking about?
10 to 15 was, like, a good result. 5 to 10 was, like, a alright. And then above, I mean, below 5 was, like, a horrible. And if you get 20, you get something really good. And 1, we would lose.
I'm so close to my super cool class feature.
Like, for example, if we met in the tavern, and if we rolled 1, then we die somehow.
Was fraught with so much moral ambiguity.
And yeah, we just, like, by the end of that stupid adventure we made up, we were, like, in space and fighting drug lords and shit like that. What do we do? Return to Claptrap. I thought there was a boss fight against a giant skeleton here. Is there? I guess I fought a goblin witch. I thought there was a giant skeleton to fight. Maybe I misremembered. See, this is something people have been bringing up.
Juts from the ground nearby.
Have we done this before?
Touch it not, my sweet.
Ooh, look at that.
Lest ye summon the terrifying creature of dread power.
This game doesn't have really good like music. But look, listen to this ambience music. It's fucking great. It's just that it doesn't have like really good combat music like Borderlands does. But you know what? Something I don't think people appreciate enough is ambience music in Borderlands games. Like when you go to the dust and you could just hear like these guitar twangs in the background. So fucking good. It's not the kind of shit like I would listen to in the back. But if I ever did like video game reviews and I needed music in the background and I didn't want it to just use Banjo-Kazooie music like everyone else, I think I'd go with Borderlands ambience music. That'd be cool. I'd be the Nintendo game reviewers. You know what's something? Like after AVGN, like early days of YouTube, a lot of like video game reviewers tried to do this whole being overly angry shtick, where they would shit on every little fucking thing about the game, and then it got kind of old. And even AVGN doesn't do that too much unless he actually gets pissed off about something. And I've been thinking, what if like someone came back, like maybe even me came back and just like did these overly angry reviews. But like I would take it like a step further and I would like shit even on the good aspects of the game. I was thinking that'd be a funny idea. What if I did like a parody review channel and I would like review good games but I would shit on them? Like I was one time like, I think we were playing Fallout New Vegas with my friends and I just shitted on like every little thing about the game, even though I think the game is great. but I was shitting on it for no reason. This is a really hard challenge, by the way, mainly because goblins are fucking awful. I hate fighting them. So many different types of goblins, and each one fucking sucks. And also, I'm running out of my shotgun ammo, so that's not good either.
Found some of the red stuff.
Oh yeah, do magic missiles and like chain lightning from Borderlands 2 come back in this? And you gotta fight this fucking ice witch, and she's a bitch, not a witch. That was a David G in reference to, another think about it. Unless they reference something with that. When you reference a reference and then you don't know what the reference was referencing. I don't know if that was a reference. Yeah, I think this is actually the main boss of this obelisk. Fuck off! I hate how you fucking march towards me, you piece of fucking big looking shit. This guy just fucking annoys the fuck out of me. Let's try to kill him since there's not much enemies around. Can you fucking please, mister, get rid of this fucking shield? Oh, I gotta get rid of this shield. I didn't dealt any damage. Are there enemies that are just immune to it? Oh, he's immune. I'm sorry. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Think he's immune to ice.
Round and round we go.
Yeah, I think he is. Why is he resistant to just everything I do to him? What an asshole. Fuck off. Die, please. I beg you. I hate your guts. This was... What is he, skating around? Seems like he's having more fun than me right now. Ah, I fucking missed. Somehow I didn't miss that.
His piggy little butt shall terrorize the countryside no more.
Skull... Wait, what? Skulldugger. Oh, it's a bandit. Bandit weapon, I forgot those are a thing. Guess technically it's a COV weapon. From Borderlands 3. The ones that like you don't need to reload but they overheat. So we did the obelisk challenge. And I gotta say, the first time I did this... I thought it was like a giant fucking maze. The first time I did this was fucking way harder. They gave me a lot of these like really fucking big enemies. Like war trolls and shit were all over the place. And I was fucking using a character who is... Well... quite fucking weaker, like spell shot, than a berserker. And also I wasn't using shotguns, I was hitting like an SMG. So I was fucking getting my ass kicked on this challenge. Look how much shit just fucking lays around. I could easily pick it up and sell if there was a vending machine in this fucking town. But there isn't. I hate this. At least this game doesn't have that fucking thing where like I can pick up these items, yeah sure, but then I'll slow the fuck down. You know what, I wish Skyrim did that. I wish there was like a mod for it where you just cannot pick up items if you carry too much. Because technically in Skyrim you can just pack yourself with as many items as you want, if you don't mind walking like a fucking snail everywhere. Which is actually less realistic than this game being able to pick up 40 rocket launchers. Because at least after I pick up 40 rocket launchers I can't pick up any more. Shark attack. Oh yeah, I was watching Shenmue. Talking about anime today. I was watching Shenmue and I think the anime actually reached the ending of the first Shenmue after Ryo leaves Japan for Hong Kong. And this you know what, last time I seen the previous episode was like a month ago, so I kind of forgot what the fuck happened. But this episode didn't really recap I wish it recapped what happened last episode, because I completely don't remember. But then I kind of reminded myself that Ryu's girlfriend got kidnapped by the Devil's Angels, or whatever they're called. The biker gang, who knew some information. No, wait. I don't remember why the fuck Ryu needed something from the Devil's Angels or whatever. But, you know, he teams up with the bodyguard guy and beats the shit out of all of them, saves the girl. Also, like in the previous episode, a biker arrived at his house to tell him that they kidnapped his girlfriend. And then he kicked the fuck out of him and took his bike. And he still has that bike, so did Ryu just like stall somebody's bike? 45 minutes. Damn, wasn't keeping track of time. Well, whatever, let's finish Claptrap's quest. We gotta kill his master. Whatever. What is this thing I'm holding?
With pleasure. Hey, you there. Place my works on yon mannequin. So Master
What a beautiful mannequin.
marvel at my
Will the mannequin come to life? Be cool, but nah. Awesome.
Master, I told you I could handle it. Take a look at these beauties.
Oh, fine work, Apprentice. This is the work of a master. This master! In fact, I made these pieces myself. I'm gonna hammer you and your thieving friend into bloody bedpans!
Claptrap, don't fucking run into me while I fight the fucking spinny boss fight. You can spin, fuck you, I can spin too. Who spins better, bitch? Crash Bandicoot off. Who can spin the best? Uh-oh, smaller enemies. Enemies blow up with blue blood, so it's not as gory. That's a minus, not gonna lie. I like gore. I think every franchise would benefit if it was gorier. Like Borderlands. Borderlands is kinda gory. When it wants to. Like in Borderlands 3, like sometimes you shoot someone and their heads blow up. That's pretty awesome.
Union rules and all that.
Apprentice, what have you done? You killed the master of the smithy. Or should I say former master? I'm in charge now. I knew that promotion was headed my way. You can keep that jerk's pick, by the way. It's not like I'll be using it. Mining's for chumps.
I don't really give a shit about your pick. Don't know what the fuck I would need it for. It's a sword. I don't really want to go with anything. I don't want to fucking tinker around with this shit.
Take your payment and get thee gone.
And
You
get the
come at
fuck
me
out.
killing master smiths, which disqualifies you from my apprenticeship program. Some other desperate adventurer will be by to replace you soon enough, I'm sure.
It's like a time loop. The next character I make is the next person to replace me. Well, cool, we did it. There's a save point. There's a save point right fucking there. There's two save points next to each other. Like I said, I think this game really needs an update where they just fucking give you more vending machines everywhere. We're about to reach the end of the damage skills, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I want to invest in this. I don't want the fucking wards to be taken away from me. But I'm like not sure what the reserved mean. You know what, I'm gonna look it up in between episodes, so this episode's pretty long. So see you fellas in the next episode, bye.